Episode 1, The Forest Man of India. Intro, The River and the Boy. The Brahmaputra River is both a blessing and a curse. Stretching nearly 2,400 miles from Tibet through India into Bangladesh, it carries life-giving water, silt, and fish. But in Assam, the river is feared as much as it is worshipped. Every year during the monsoon, the Brahmaputra swells into a monster. It swallows villages, it rips apart fields, it destroys roads and bridges. And when the floodwaters finally pull back, they leave behind sandbars, vast barren islands of silt and sand. Nothing grows there. The soil is too weak, too unstable. For centuries, these sandbars were accepted as dead zones, a part of the Brahmaputra's endless destruction. In 1979, after one such flood, a 16-year-old boy named Jadav Payeng walked onto one of those sandbars. He had followed other villagers, curious to see what had become of the land. What they found was not just sand, but death. The flood had stranded snakes on the island. Now under the blistering sun, their bodies lay shriveled, lifeless. No trees, no shelter, no water. Just dozens of scorched snakes on hot sand. Most villagers turned back. For them, it was just another tragedy in a land of floods. But Jadav stayed. He stared at the snakes and he cried. Something inside him shifted. The snakes died in the heat without trees. That day, I decided to grow a forest. He was 16, no money, no tools, no authority. Just a boy from the Mishing tribe, raised on fishing and farming, now standing on a wasteland that everyone else had abandoned. The officials in the forestry department told him it was impossible. The soil was useless, nothing would grow. But Jadav wasn't asking for permission. He had made a decision. On that sandbar with blistered snakes at his feet, he chose a life's purpose. He would bring the land back to life. That single decision, dismissed by everyone around him, would one day create a forest so vast and alive that elephants, tigers, and vultures would call it home. This is the story of the Forest Man of India. Chapter 1, Planting in Sand, 1979-1985. Jadav had no blueprint, no master plan. What he had was bamboo. One forestry officer, perhaps half in jest, had told him, "If you want to try, plant bamboo. It might grow." So Jadav did. He collected bamboo cuttings. He carried them on his back across the hot sandbar. He dug holes with his hands and a stick. He carried water in clay pots from the river to keep them alive. Day after day, he worked. While other boys fished or played, Jadav walked alone across the barren sand with saplings and clay pots. The villagers thought he had lost his mind. They laughed. "Why plant on sand?" they asked. "Nothing will survive," and in truth, many didn't. The first year, most saplings died. The floodwaters returned and swept entire patches away. But Jadav didn't stop. The next season, he replanted. And the next, over time, the bamboo began to take hold. Roots spread beneath the sand. Shoots reached upward. After 2 or 3 years, a small thicket rose high enough to cast shade. And shade was everything. Beneath it, the soil softened. Grasses sprouted, ants, beetles, and worms appeared. For the first time, the sandbar wasn't empty. It was life, fragile but alive. Jadav had proven everyone wrong. What the forestry department said was impossible was already happening. A forest was being born, but Jadav wasn't finished. Bamboo was only the beginning.